I was in a salon for like 7 hours in the big bowl thing, and I was like reading People magazine like I belonged. And my dad has a bunch of blackmail on me. Oh, for sure, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Brandy Chang for Young Hollywood. I'm sitting here with Cameron Boyce.
Yo,
How's it going?
Hey guys.
You guys might know Cameron from a little show called Jessie, I don't know, or The Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything. And you can also catch him on Disney's Descendants playing Cruella De Vil's son. How awesome. You're like the Disney kid.
I'm trying. We're taking over. No, it's been good though, man. They're keeping me busy, so it's been good.
Yeah. So right now you're shooting Gamer's Guide, right? You were saying you're on your lunch break right now, which is like really casual.
Yes, we got a rush here. But yeah, Gamers has been really good. We're wrapping up our first season. So it's been really good, and the guys have been great, and everything's been smooth, so it's been really fun.
Really cool. Yeah, and I think we came to visit you guys on set. With the secret deck.
I'm cheating now. It's still broken. I'm still recovering.
So tell us a little bit about working on the Descendants.
Yeah.
Because I was watching that last night, and I was just telling you a little bit. When I started watching it, I was into it because I watched DComs like growing up. It was my jam, right? So like High School Musical, like Kenny Ortega, like these are all shows that I've watched. And for some reason, though, when I started watching it, I didn't realize it was gonna be a musical, and all of a sudden, you're just like breaking out into song and dance. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. It gets crazy, like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome. It was so cool, and that was. I tell everybody that was like the best job I've ever had because I learned a lot and I had so much fun and everybody was so amazing. And Kristen Chenoweth, who played Maleficent, actually, she came in and she shot for about 3 weeks straight because they had to shoot her out because she was so busy. But she really like set the tone. Like Kristen Chenoweth was there and she was giving it her all, so we had to bring it,
Right.
So I think that's a tribute to her and just it was amazing.
What is it like as a young actor to work with the likes of Kenny Ortega and Kristen? Like, what is it like on set then? You were saying that she sets the bar pretty high, but what exactly do you take away from that?
You try to take as much as you can. It's hard though, because they throw so much information at you. But I tried to take different things watching him and him, trying to teach me pace and performance, and he really helped me with all of us with the layers of our characters and things that you wouldn't necessarily think of unless someone taught you that. So yeah, he's brilliant, and it was a lot of fun.
That's great. So when you're developing your character as Cruella De Vil's son, viewers are already so familiar with that character. How do you find your own in that?
Right. It's difficult, and it's kind of scary too, because when you think about the fans of classic Disney movies, first of all, everyone's a fan, but also there are people who are really into it.
Right.
So you don't want to, disappoint them. You don't want to let them down. So you're just trying to please them as much as possible. But we had a lot of fun with it, and the costumes were amazing. Karasan did an incredible job. I had fur and leather and all sorts of crazy stuff on me, spikes.
Your hair was a little different too.
It was. Yeah, it was. They bleached it. I was in a salon for like 7 hours, like in the big bowl thing, and I was like reading People magazine like I belonged.
Do you have any pictures of that?
Oh yeah, my dad has a bunch of blackmail on me. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I have to ask you, do you have a favorite Disney villain of all time?
Well, to be biased, Cruella's obviously awesome, but I say like Jafar is a really good one for me. I like his staff and his wardrobe, his cape. I just really find that funny. Maleficent is like the best one, but she's like, that's like default. Like, Angelina Jolie and Kristen Chenoweth, like you can't
really
beat that.
Awesome actresses playing Maleficent. It's like, I'm kind of impartial.
You kind of gotta go there.
Yeah.
But shout out to all the Cruella fans. You guys rock.
Speaking of Cruella, who plays your mom in the show, I think a lot of the characters, a lot of the kids, they're facing challenges that kids face, in real life too, trying to make their parents proud and the pressure to fit in and trying to decide on who they're going to become. So, as a young actor in Hollywood, how are you figuring out who you are becoming?
You kind of just gotta, for me, I just try to take what I like from people I like, and that sounds strange, but like people I work with, if I see them do something that, I say, oh wow, that was really cool, or whether it be on set, off set, whatever it is, I just take that from them and kind of find my own path a little bit. But back to what you were saying originally, I think Descendants really kind of speaks to a lot of things, but teenagers in general kind of being thrown into a new place and having to deal with these people who don't really know who they are, they don't really know who they are. That kind of touches a lot of areas that, you know, teenagers go through. So it kind of, you know, speaks to the writing, but it was a cool thing to portray, just kind of, you know, going through that and, you know, the struggle with the parents and all that stuff. It was a really cool story if you kind of break it down.
Speaking of messages, I have some fan messages from you, because you did something called Cameron Gabs, like maybe a month ago or something.
Yeah.
And I noticed that there were a few questions that didn't get answered. So,
Oh,
and it
okay.
wasn't you.
No.
They asked a little late. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
girls, I'm helping you out here, but I noticed that the date was like 3 weeks after the,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
Cameron
that's-
Gabs. But we're
I
going to get their
wasn't checking.
questions answered.
Okay.
And maybe you did already answer these, and, you know, we'll see, I guess. But
Okay.
this one is from Val Ruri, like 2 R's.
What was that?
Val Ruri, not 2 R's. I swear, look, that's how it was spelled.
Val
okay? It's not
Ruri.
Val
Oh
Ruri.
yeah, no, she's right.
But yeah, so at Val Ruri.
Thought it was a typo, my bad.
It's not a typo, I swear. What kind of music do you listen to?
Everything. I think the main thing I listen to is like old school Motown is like one of my go-tos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Very unexpected.
that actually is my go-to. But you know, I try to appreciate all types of music, whether I like to listen to it or not. I try to appreciate it. But yeah, I listen to everything. I listen to, you know, all of it.
Nice.
That's what I do.
That's impressive. I like that Motown spirit.
Motown
A
spirit.
little like Bruno Mars up here. And this one is from Cami B. Truths.
There you go.
She
There you go.
apologizes for this being late, so I have to ask this one. She said, sorry it's late, but if you didn't have a career that you had now, what do you think you'd be doing?
No idea. I have no clue. If I had what I had now and then I didn't act from here on out, I'd know that I'd try to do like writing or producing, directing, stuff like that. But if I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd probably be a different kid, to be honest. So I have no idea. But you know,
Okay.
for the most part, you know, something in this business, hopefully.
Great. Well, I think that, you know, all of your fans and everyone that's working around you is very glad that you are in this business. So
Yeah.
congratulations on all your
Thanks,
success.
guys.